Partey. Gerard Moreno looks to get on the end of this. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. And here's... It's Lewandowski! That was no routine save.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vega. Partey. Moved on forwards. That was just lacking in accuracy. Al-Kubasi shifted upfield. Koundé. Yamal. Casado. Pedri. Kubasi. Araujo. Aim forwards. Partey. Vega. Gay. And it's played forward. Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh, they could be caught out here. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Buchanan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
De Jong. Casado. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Pedri spread out to the left. Balde. Now it's Rafinha. It's a loose ball. Buchanan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The World Cup, and he has been fouled there. Yamal. Koundé. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Vega. Gay. Buchanan. Gay. And here's Perez. De Jong. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. He's found a way through. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Foyt. And it's Buchanan. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Gerard Moreno! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rafinha. Decent progress down the left. And here's Yamal. De Jong. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Rafinha. Casado. So what can they make of this? And it's Perez. Oh, that's nice. And here's... It's Perez! Oh, it could be danger here. Araujo clears clears it away. Balde. Pedri. Koundé. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Araujo. De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha, now he's off and running. Gay. Buchanan. Foyt, nicely aimed pass. Pedri. Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Vega. Partey. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo cuts out the pass. Koundé. Casado. Koundé. De Jong. Koundé. Casado. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Balde. Balde chips it through. Vega. And it's played forward. Araujo cuts it out. De Jong. Pedri. Pau Kubasi, 8 forwards. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski! And that certainly packs a punch. Koundé. Kubasi. Araujo. De Jong. Rafinha. Rafinha, gently done. And it's Pedri. Now who's going to be first to this? Is there any support? He might not need it. Vega. Gay. Partey. Gerard Moreno is onto it in a flash. Araujo. Kubasi. Koundé. Moved on forwards. Great run on the overlap here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. It's really well cleared. Partey. And here's Perez. Goes for a shot! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Araujo. And it's Buchanan. Buchanan, now he's got space here. Can he finish? Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. He welcomed Rafinha! And it's rather wayward. played forward. Balde. Gay. Vega. Buchanan. Vega. Partey. 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 Forwards and with intent. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Casado. De Jong. Partey is the guilty party there. Now it's Yamal, and it's Casado. Now it's Yamal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Vega. Partey. Gay. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Nicely intercepted. Koundé. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gerard Moreno knocks it out wide. Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Partey does really well to win the ball there. Gerard Moreno. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Koundé. Pedri. Kubasi. Casado. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. Buchanan. Buchanan. He is through here. Gerard Moreno. Gerard Moreno! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedri. Casado. Yamal. It's run loose here. Certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. It's not taken him long, that's going to be a booking. Foyt is there, and he can get that clear. Played back in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's the end of started well enough. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Araujo. Koundé. Pedri. Played towards the other side. And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Played with finesse. Foyt. Buchanan. Foyt. Buchanan. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Great position. It's Palace! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Foyt. Buchanan. Lovely bit of skill. He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. Balde. De Jong. Casado, aim forwards. Vega. Gay. Vega, gently done. Now that's well seen too.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Koundé. Balde shifted upfield. Foyt, gently done. Buchanan. Foyt. Now the cross. Rafinha, aim forwards. De Jong. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Casado. De Jong. Rafinha. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, easy pickings there. Moved on forwards. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route around their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Gerard Moreno calmly anticipates. Rafinha. De Jong. Turns and goes back. Pedri. Corner it is. Pedri moves short. Cross from Rafinha. He can get that clear. Balde gets over and intercepts. Kubasi. Pedri. And he goes cross-field. And it's De Jong. And here's Rafinha. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's played forward. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Did the hard part right, but not the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Pedri. Casado. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter,
And perhaps we anticipated. Gay forwards and with intent. Pedri. Kubasi. Casado. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. There are a few waiting for it. That's the throw. And here's De Jong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafinha, and here's Lewandowski. Valde, and that's aimed into the middle. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Pedri with the short one. Danger averted for now. Valde. Out to the left it goes. And it's De Jong. Over to the left. Out of play for a goal kick. Vega. Gay. Partey. Buchanan gently done. Araujo. Balde. Araujo. Gay. Pedri. Great work on the overlap. Lewandowski. Oh, great chance! Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's played forward. Araujo, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rafinha. De Jong. Casado. Pedri. And it's lofted through here. Clears it away. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedri. De Jong played out to the left flank. Balde providing an outlet on that flank. And he thumps it clear. So who's he picking out? Vega gets it away. It is over the line. It's Kunde. And here's Yamal. Now it's left, shoots! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yamal. De Jong. That's going to go a long way. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Araujo shifted upfield. Kunde. Pedri. Casado. Yamal. Casado. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Pedri. Pedri. Partey aimed forwards. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Now it's Perez. De Jong. Kubasi. Pedri. Casado. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Rafinha needs to get on the end of this. Buchanan has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. It's De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
Cleared away. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Gerard Moreno had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
He whips it across.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Gerard Moreno! A real chance and a real let-off.
Gerard Moreno clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
De Jong. Araujo. De Jong. Pedri. Casado. Pedri. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, shooting chance! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gerard Moreno, now he's off and running. And it's Buchanan. And it's been played through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ter Stegen, long ball by the goalkeeper. Gay moved on forwards. Kubasi. De Jong. Balde, Rafinha, Balde, De Jong, De Jong played out towards the right wing, and that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Gerard Moreno, and he's found a way past. Gerard Moreno! And here's Perez. Gay. Partey. Yamal was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pedri. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in space and looking for options. That's an excellent interception. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. Kubasi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Foyt makes the interception. Foyt. Now he's wondering who wants it. Koundé attempts a clearance, and it's played forward. De Jong. Kubasi. Koundé. It's a nicely shaped ball. Perez. He's got options in the box if he gets his header. Oh, what a climb! Pedri. It's Lewandowski. And here's Perez. Looking here to chip it through. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. They've played it short. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance! challenge there, uncompromising. Well played, that is snuffed out the danger. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Voigt. Quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha. That's a good run down the left. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. And he's there to clear it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Voigt's gently done. He's shifting through the gears here. Al-Kubasi clears it away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking for a decent ball in. Nice interception, well timed. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. Referee rightly gives him offside. The keeper's got good distance on that. The referee's awarded a free kick. Towards the flank. Chance to play it in. Oh, it's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Al-Kubasi shifted upfield. And he's away. Over to the left. And it's Balde. He is just caressing the ball. Played into the middle. That's been drilled forward. On time, excellent interception. Araujo. Casado. Pedri. Casado. Voigt. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri. De Jong. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Pedri. Played out wide. That has been cut short. Vega. Driven forward. Buchanan is onto it in a flash. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. He slings it in. And back out it comes. And here's De Jong. Buchanan aim forwards. He's got away. Now it's Perez. It's been slipped through. Oh, great play. Aimed in towards the centre. That was very necessary. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Vega, gently done. Lobbed in behind. Chance, surely! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it. Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rafinha. Here's Lewandowski. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You're talking about creating a problem for yourself? OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Partey. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's off target and by quite a way.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Gerard Moreno. Foyt. Gerard Moreno. Now then, the ball's come loose. Buchanan, oh, good spread. Now it's Gerard. A real chance! De Jong. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. De Jong. Pedri. And it's played forward. Rafinha. And the finish! Foyt gets rid without sophistication. Gerard Moreno producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gerard Moreno. Lovely feet. Buchanan. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gerard Moreno played into the box. Played it again. Well read. Danger is averted. Pedri. Yamal. And it's Koundé. Played out to the right. Koundé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vega goes forward. Araujo cuts out the pass. Koundé. Casado. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. Casado. Rafinha. Deftly away. Buchanan. Played into space out wide. That has been knocked clear. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Proves too strong. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedri. Casado forwards and with intent. Yamal gets flagged offside. Araujo. Pedri. They've seen lots of the ball, time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Yamal, Rafinha, purring through the gears. Araujo with the slide tackle there. And it's Balde. Oh, that's neat. Here's De Jong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shot a goal! Araujo clears it away. Brilliantly cut out. Rafinha. De Jong shifted upfield. Pedri spread out to the left. Foyt. Gerard Moreno. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Buchanan. Up he goes! And he's following up! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pedri. Casado. And it's Pedri. Pedri. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Perez. Perez. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Araujo. Pedri. Here's Rafinha. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri. And the shots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fera. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, red. Nice interception. And here's Lewandowski. Partey. Gay. And he's managed to get free. Now who's going to be first to this? That is a brilliant interception. Buchanan. Rafinha going full tilt down the left. And it's played, climbs up big! And in he goes again! And it's been taken short. Time to deliver. And it's Pedri. Lewandowski. Lewandowski from backward here. Buchanan aim forwards. Looking to break at pace. Balde cuts it out. That's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Yamal. Pedri laid out to the left flank. Gay. Partey tries to dink it through. There's no flag. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vega forwards and with intent, and here's Perez. Searching pass he's played there. And that's a goal kick. De Jong. Short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Foyt. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Araujo wins the duel this time. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Araujo makes the interception. Pedri. And he's there to get it away. Tries to get it clear. Vega shifted upfield. Buchanan. Big chance! Really well taken goal. a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter. An even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Koundé. De Jong. Casado. Rafinha. Buchanan gently done. Buchanan. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
De Jong moved on forwards. Pedri. Casado. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Caresses it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Al-Kubasi can get it clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. To cut it out. And it's played forward. Balde. Araujo. De Jong. Araujo forwards and with intent. And it's Buchanan. Oh, they could be caught out here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. A warm welcome to you all on this rainy afternoon to what we hope will be an enthralling encounter. Maybe a little soggy, but the supporters are in good voice. You can tell just how much this matters to them. It's a monster matchup, Jude.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
As you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Pedri. Kubasi. De Jong. And it's Buchanan. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Buchanan is onside. Can he deliver? Showing good feet. Chance! First of the game.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Not clear. Climbs up big! And he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kunde, Casado, moved on forwards. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Partey. Gay. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Casado. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. And that has been cleared. Buchanan. And it's Perez. And here's Perez. Oh, shooting chance! They've simply started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Balde. De Jong. Oh, delicate chip through. Rafinha. That is a brilliant interception. Buchanan shifted upfield. Perez. And here's Perez. Oh, such a clever touch. And a chance! Buchanan. Time, excellent interception. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal made out to the left flank. Chance to play it in. Rafinha. Now here's the delivery. Clearly not happy with that.
Perez.
Buchanan. Yamal. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Partey.
Gay. Gerard Moreno is onto it in a flash. Gerard Moreno has found him in acres of space. Time to deliver. Buchanan shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Araujo. Kubasi. Pedri. Kunde looks to the other side. De Jong. Casado. That's really well manoeuvred. Vega.
Partey.
Aim forwards. De Jong. Kubasi. And here's Lewandowski. Pass has been well intercepted.
Partey.
Gerard Moreno. He welcomes it in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. Gerard Moreno. Out to the right. Al-Kubasi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vega. And it's played forward. Love Gerard Moreno! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kunde. That's really well manoeuvred. Perez. Gerard Moreno. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Buchanan tries to think it through. Al-Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. Vega. Has been fouled there. Kunde. Araujo. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. De Jong. Koundé. Pedri. The message is clear, none shall pass. Kubasi. Pedri. Rafinha. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Balde. Can he get onto this? Rafinha. Lovely, now then. Cannon. And it's Perez. Pedri. It's one through. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautiful work to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Vega. Partey. Vega. Vega, gently down. That has been cut short. Casado. Casado, shifted upfield. Yamal. Pedri, caresses it through. Shot at goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Back into the middle, brilliantly cut out.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Vega. Partey. Aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Buchanan does really well to win the ball there. Foyt. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Rafinha. Rafinha. Gerard Moreno. And here's Perez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Araujo shifted upfield. And here's Rafinha. Can he latch on to this? So who's he picking out? Receives it in a good position. He's shooting! Lewandowski. Lewandowski, back when it goes. Yamal shoots!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And there's the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Partey clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him.
Kubasi gently done. Koundé. Yamal. Kubasi moved on forwards. Araujo, and it's played forward. Gay played out towards the right wing. Buchanan. Oh, that's nice. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Casado. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Voigt. Buchanan. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Cross. Now it's Perez. There are a few waiting for it. Partey. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Casado. Kunde. Kubasi. De Jong. Pedri. Well read, nice interception. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Voigt with the clearance. Perez. Ambitious ball here. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
De Jong. Pass is intercepted. And it's Balde. Casado. De Jong. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely feet. Cross from Rafinha. Cleared away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Rafinha clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Gerard Moreno, and the shots! It's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Out towards the flank. It'll be a throw-in. Valde. And here's Pedri. Casado. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yamal has got himself a free kick. And that has been cleared. Perez. Araujo. Pedri. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Vega, gently done. Spread out to the left, clipped into space. Can he get onto this? Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Moved on forwards. Rafinha. Balde. Araujo forwards and with intent. And it's Balde. Succumbs to the pressure. Gay. Buchanan. Foyt. And it's been played through. Gerard Moreno. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. And it's Casado. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Perez. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Balde shifted upfield. Foyt. Rafinha. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It'll be a throw-in. De Jong. Pedri. And it's Balde. It's a mighty effort! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Forwards. Foyt. Now it's Perez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work. And it ought to pay off for them as well.
Great defending, strong and determined. Partey. Perez. It's run loose here. And it's played forward. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Kubasi, and it goes cross-field. Foyt. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Casado does really well to win the ball there. Kubasi. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Pedri. Balde forwards and with intent. De Jong. Casado. De Jong. Rafinha. Over to the left. Now it's Pedri. He's big chance! He scores! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Partey, gently done. That is a little undercooked. Rafinha. Foyt. It's a nicely shaped ball. So much time and... Oh, decent chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Koundé. Play towards the front line. Casado. And it's De Jong. Yamal. Now it's Perez. Calmly anticipates. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Rafinha. It's a good foot in there. The referee's awarded a free kick.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Pedri, De Jong, Araujo, moved on forwards. De Jong, Pedri, Casado, Yamal, Yamal stood his ground strongly. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's the chance to counter. Teres made out to the left flank. And here's Perez. Perez. Partey. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Gerard Moreno. Very nicely done. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gerard Moreno knocks it out wide. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he shoots! Partey moves short. It's an excellent interception. Now it's Lewandowski. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. And it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. They've played it short. In towards the centre. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gerard Moreno. Perez. Spread out to the left. And that's aimed into the middle. Gerard Moreno finds himself offside. Buchanan. Gerard Moreno, now it's Buchanan. He has found a way through. There's the shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Perez, and the shot!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Really well manoeuvred, nicely intercepted. Gerard Moreno, Looks a good ball through. Buchanan. Buchanan's cross. Shot, surely! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Gerard Moreno. Foyt. It's a cute ball. Nice interception, well timed. De Jong. Balde. Araujo, gently done. Gay. Partey. And it's Perez. Casado wins the duel this time. Quarter of an hour played. Real chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Balde. Araujo. Pass has gone astray. Moved on forwards. Buchanan. He's through here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Balde. Casado. And it's played forward. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. De Jong. Gerard Moreno. Now it's Perez. Played out to the right. Foyt. Gay. Played out wide. Foyt. He is just caressing the ball. De Jong. Lewandowski. That looks a cracking ball. And he cuts out the supply. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Rafinha. There's a probing ball. Gerard Moreno, now he's off and running. Foyt tries a measured ball. And he's there to clear it. De Jong. And that is out of play. Gerard Moreno. Balde cuts it out. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Casado, forwards and with intent. Foyt. Gay shifted upfield. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Partey. Vega, gently done. And it's Perez. Gerard Moreno. Buchanan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong. Casado. Araujo. Kubasi. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal chasing after it. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vega. Aim forwards. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Now it's Perez. Foyt. Now it's Gerard Moreno. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Perez. Moved on forwards. Now it's Yamal. And it's played forward. Foyt. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Played back in. Balde. Out to the left it goes. Cuts out the pass. Foyt. Buchanan on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Koundé. Lofted upfield. Casado. De Jong. Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. Gerard Moreno. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Araujo. De Jong. Araujo, gently done. Foyt drives forward on the overlap. Foyt. Oh, it's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Let's be lenient here. I think he'll get too many more chances. Pedri. And it's Pedri. Casado. De Jong. Casado. Pressing. Barcelona have a free kick. Clears it away. Kunde does really well to win the ball there. Cleared away. Decent progress down the left. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Perez. So who's he picking out? Partey. Araujo shifted upfield. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Partey. Araujo. De Jong. Kunde. Kubasi. Kubasi. He's fizzed it forward. Casado. De Jong. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Chance for a shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Gerard Moreno. Oh, good spread. Gerard Moreno. Oh, easy pickings there. Casado. Balde. Araujo. Kubasi. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. De Jong. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's hoisted clear. Partey going full steam ahead down the left flank. Partey forwards and with intent. Kunde. Gay. Gerard Moreno. And here's Perez. Perez. Perez shoots! That's very neat. Oh, they could be caught out here. Serves up across. There's the header! Taken with style. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unreal.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. Got a strong
forehead behind that one.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pedri, he's in plenty of space here. Goes for a shot! He's put it wide.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Vega. Aim forwards. Buchanan looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. Vega. Gay. It's really well manoeuvred. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. De Jong head out towards the right wing. Vega is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Perez. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Partey.
Steps in, and that's the end of that. Koundé, Yamal, Pedri, Kubasi. Over to the left. Referee's given a throw. Gay. Oh, super find. Well read, the danger is averted. And he thumps it clear. Gay.
Partey.
And here's Perez. Gerard Moreno! Pedri. Koundé, Pedri, Casado, and it's De Jong. De Jong is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Perez knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Out towards the flank. And the shot! Buchanan. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Partey, gently done. Buchanan. Now the delivery. Al-Kubasi can get it clear. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Buchanan. Buchanan. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. That was very necessary. Tries a shot! Perez. It's Perez! He's kept it out. That's a great save. Partey with the short one. Looking for a decent ball in. Takes a shot! Now that was quite some save.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Yamal, right over towards the opposite flank. De Jong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Partey, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Partey, forwards and with intent. Foyt. Good ball, good take. He's found the way through. Perez. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, smashing header. Oh, almost a sixth.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
De Jong, Araujo, Balde, Araujo, De Jong, Pedri, Kubasi, Pedri, Vega. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Casado, De Jong, spread out to the left. Picks it up out wide. De Jong turns and goes back. Casado. And here's Yamal. Does really well. He's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Defending of the desperate variety. Cuts out the supply. Kubasi. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Kubasi. Balde. De Jong. Casado. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, denied at the last. Partey. Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Gay attempts a clearance. Foyt. Gerard Moreno, now he's off and running. Oh, Red, nice interception. Kubasi. Araujo. Kubasi. How Kubasi shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Pedri. Koundé shifted upfield. Casado. Yamal. Kubasi. Araujo. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong aim forwards. Gay. Buchanan. Gerard Moreno. Teres. Araujo. Araujo forwards and with intent. Pau Kubasi made out to the left flank. And it's Balde. And here's Lewandowski. Great chance! Up he goes! And another try! It's really well manoeuvred. Can he latch on to this? Oh, what a climb! That's going to go a long way. Cross goes in there. Araujo can get it clear. Gay. Knocks it out wide. Out to the right. Played into the middle. Araujo with the clearance. To cut it out. Rafinha. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. De Jong. Partey. And here's Perez. Pedri. Araujo. Casado. Pedri. Koundé. Partey. Vega, gently done. And here's Perez. It's a mighty effort! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.